Hi. So, why did I create a parental wounds workshop? Being a parent is not an easy job. It's rather daunting and also nourishing and gratifying. I have a couple of kids, but sometimes people have dealt with parents with pretty severe mental health issues or addiction issues. That's one end of the spectrum, but also they may have had a compounding of neglect that added up over time and affected future relationships. Sometimes people don't even know they're dealing with the effects of parental wounding. So I created this for adult daughters. And of course, sons can suffer from it as well. But I happen to be doing a group for women because a lot of times, if women have been hurt by their mothers specifically, they have a hard time trusting other women. So this permits kind of a safe space to engage in the conversations. So often women don't even know that they're dealing with these effects. And that's why I like to mention some of the symptoms. So, perfectionism, an inner shaming voice, having trouble saying no and drawing boundaries, putting other people's needs before your own. There are many highly successful women out there who are dealing with a sense of isolation that is born out of this. And so, this is why I created these wonderful, powerful 5 sessions that I run 3 times a year. And I max the workshop at 8 because I like to keep it relatively intimate. And I've consulted many resources to create this, and I have visualizations and worksheets and mindfulness exercises and exercises that stimulate the vagus nerve, which brings on board the calming part of the nervous system. And I encourage rich and vital conversations between the women. There's quite a bit of homework, so I hope that people can commit to that as well. If they don't do it, though, they can use it as a template for the conversation. It's really in the conversation that a lot of the healing happens. And my whole intention and goal is to create more healing between parents, if possible, between everybody, really. Because I think these early injuries and wounding that kind of affects everything moving forward, and I'm looking for a whole evolution in communication, in regulation of the nervous system for everyone. So I people really find great benefit, and I have lots of testimonials below in the comments if you want to read some of the testimonials from my participants. Your experience will be different from someone else's experience, but human emotions are universal. We've all experienced anxiety and despair, loss, grief. And so these are the things that we can begin to process. And that is so important. I do encourage that people have their own therapist. This isn't for the early beginning kind of work that we do around parental wounding. It's for a little bit later in life. I'd say, in our mid 30s forward. So hopefully my participants have done quite a bit of work. So they're not at a 10 out of 10 in activation. It's more like they have enough understanding, they have enough work behind them that they're at about a 5 out of 10 and can have the conversations. We don't talk about any details. Sometimes, what happened comes up, but it's focused more on skills and moving forward and possibility in relationship and drawing those healthy boundaries. So I am hoping that this will resonate with you. And if it does, you can check out more on my website. I have a page at jenniferdelaney.com. Okay, so have a wonderful day. Take good care. Feel free to email me at jen@jenniferdelaney.com with any questions about it. Take good care.